guys, happy Wednesday. Let's see. Today is day 3 of my cleanse, the actual official cleansing part. It's 21-day cleanse. The first week is preparing. So, starting to decrease your caffeine if you're still having caffeine, sugars, gluten, anything that's going to be taken out in the cleanse. The first week, that's what that's for. Now, this week, it's all about the food. So you're only eating things that are gluten free, sugar free, caffeine free. I'm drinking the Yogi Detox Tea, which, by the way, is amazing. I just got a new smoothie recipe, and I'm totally going to video making that today um, because it looks amazing. And if y'all like pumpkin, this is a great smoothie. Um, So far, the meals have been pretty easy to make. It's been pretty basic. Lunches, I've been doing a salad and some black olives and let's see what else have I put on my thing. Black olive salad. Oh, and then salmon is what I've been having with my salad every day. And for breakfast, I've been doing the pre-prepped smoothies, or if I'm really feeling like if I eat, it might be too much for me, I'm just having a cup of detox tea and a handful of some nuts. Like that's what I'm doing for my breakfasts. Um, I am the first like Monday, Tuesday, I was super tired. Today I'm less tired. Like I had an energy burst yesterday, which was nice. But today I'm less tired, but I was still a little bit tired this morning. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have more energy. My body will get more used to having the junk not in its system. Um, Funny story about what happened to me yesterday. Now, obviously, I've lost over 100 pounds. So some days notice different clothes don't fit me anymore. And it's to a point where I can no longer wear them. Like, it's not, like, I have a lot of clothes where, yeah, I could still wear them. But then there's some clothes that I've ungrown to the point where like I have one shirt that normally used to come like right here when I first started, and then it was out here, and you can sometimes see my bra straps. So I'd wear it, but I just kind of be conscientious of my bra straps. And then the last time I put it on, it was like literally out to the end of my shoulders, and I was like, out. I can't do this shirt anymore. Well, yesterday I unfortunately lost one of my favorite pair of leggings permanently, which is great. I mean, sad because I like having pants to wear. Great because yeah. So the funny story about that, though, how I found out they no longer fit, was I put them on, and I kept having to put them up, and I was thinking, pull them up, and I was thinking, dang it, these leggings, like they're just annoying. Like I have to keep pulling them up because they must not fit. They must be too small. And I don't know why I was thinking that. I guess it's because they like around my calves. 'Cause I'm not losing as much weight in my calves as I am my middle, which is fine. My calves can catch up. But around my calves, they fit perfect. So I couldn't quite like wrap my head around, and of course, because I have body dysmorphia with this weight loss thing, I'm thinking, well, it fits my calves, it fits everywhere, right? It makes sense. Well, I kept trying to pull off, so I'm thinking, oh, they just must be a little bit too small. I just have to put them away. Blah blah blah. Like I talked to myself. Well, I decided to do some laundry, which honestly, for a while, I wasn't doing any laundry. The whole process of carrying the laundry to the laundry room, putting it in the washing machine, putting it in the thing, making sure I moved it around because I'm super short, 5'2", and reaching into the bottom of the washing machine is a struggle. I really need to get a step stool, and I think in the future I'll get one, but right now I don't have one. And I would do all that, and then I'd be like, because here I am, I've gotten all this stuff together, and I can't reach the bottom and move the laundry the way around the way I want it. Well, yesterday I was taking the laundry down back there because I'm like, I can do this now. Like this is something I can do on my own again. So I've been doing the laundry as much as humanly possible. Sometimes my husband will grab laundry that he has that he's kind of put in this little pile, and he'll throw it in on his own and grab other laundry just to make it a full load. But I did, I just went and did the laundry because that's what needed to be done. And I was walking from the living room to the laundry room, which is not that far of a walk. It's maybe 30 feet, maybe. And as I'm walking, I lost my pants. And I was like, this is not okay. And the more I tried to keep them pulled up, the more they just didn't want to. They were just too big. And I finally realized it wasn't that they were too small, it was the other side. So unfortunately, I've lost another pair of leggings. I did order a new pair of bike shorts and two new pair of like sweatpants to try wearing because it's getting to be winter. So around the house, sweatpants will be fine. And they'll come in tomorrow. Hopefully they fit right. If not, I can send them back in a different size. I might need a smaller size. I kind of guess because they're like it fits this size to this size, and I just don't know. But I'm not going to go to the store and pay $30 for a pair of pants when I can go on Amazon and get them for $7.50. Because I don't have, tons of money hanging out to like get all kinds of new pants. And I did have to just buy my husband new pants because when we started, he was almost, I think it was a 40 waist. And then he went down to a 38 waist. Well, he came out the other day and he had on these pants. God love him. He had on these pants and they were so big for him. I was like, I'm thinking you need some new pants because you look like a marshmallow. Because they were just so big on his legs, and he had his belt on. You could see where he had to fold the waist over for the belt to make the pants fit. Like, it was time for some new pants. So I did go on Amazon and order him 2 pairs of like cargo pants and 2 pairs of jeans for work. Because he's got some jeans too that are struggling to be held up with a belt. So my family's just getting smaller and smaller, which is good. And my son just went down from, I think it was a 42 or a 44 waist when he moved back from Colorado. Because my ex does not have decent food in the house and doesn't, whatever. They just ate whatever they wanted. And now he is down to a 38. So he's gone down to, we're all losing weight, and it's a good thing. I will get there. Someday we'll all be a tiny little family. Not tiny, I shouldn't say tiny, because I know when I lose weight, I'm never going to be a small person. Because when I was like 16, 17, I was a size 10. And there's a photo of me wearing this, just a pencil skirt, just a plain old pencil skirt. And here I was, 5'2", size 10, because I haven't grown since high school. And you could literally see my collarbone sticking out, my shirt. You could see my hip bones sticking out. And, that's the thing is people look at these like weight numbers of like, oh, this should be your appropriate weight. Yeah, in theory, maybe, but people's bodies are just built differently. And I know people are like, oh, everybody's skeleton's the same. And I've seen skeletons. I went to school for forensic science for a while. I lived in Colorado, and I've seen different skeletons, and they're not really all the same size. That's totally a misnomer. Are they built the same way? Yes, but there's different thicknesses of bones. There's different widths of hips. There's lots of differences between skeletons. The size of the skeleton does not tell somebody, someone's gender, because it's really about the pelvic bone and how the pelvic bone is put together that tells you whether it's a female or a male. So it's just one of those things, like, it's just not true that everybody's body is built exactly the same. And that would be great if it was, but these numbers work based on that, and not everybody's the same. And then you have to add on the fact that some girls have bigger chests. I've never been a small-chested girl. So when you're talking about bigger chest, that's more weight. So you can't take somebody who's completely flat, which is kind of what these numbers are based on, with somebody who has a larger chest, because the chest is all fat. So it's just one of those things, like there's just other things coming into play. And I know for a fact that when I lose weight, I've also had children. So my body's never going to go back to that pre-child, skinny, high school body. And I'm okay with that. So I think it's just really important that we're realistic on our weight loss and not sacrificing our bodies for the cause of being thin. Like, you need to be healthy, not thin. And there's 2 different things. But you shouldn't be fat like me either. Like, that's really the opposite end of bad. And I think there's just this happy place where, like, your body is healthy. And maybe you're not super, super skinny. You're not super skinny or skinny even. Maybe you have an athletic build. Maybe your body's more squared. Maybe, people have different body shapes. And that's why the weight thing, I don't go by that. Because according to that, it's supposed to be like 110 to 130. When I was a size 10, I was 126. and you could see my hip bones. So that is not a weight I will ever be. And so maybe I will always rank on some overweight scale per the doctors. But when my body's healthy, I'm going to know it. And right now, it's still not healthy. And that's just a thing. So tomorrow is my weigh-in, and I am going to be weighing in on my scale. I will show you guys my numbers again on my app, and compare them to last week's numbers. And then that way we can kind of see if there's improvement going on. I really have been trying to increase my protein and my body water percentage. Obviously, things like body fat, subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, and metabolic age have more to do with weight loss than things I can specifically control my intake of. Another little announcement that I will be sharing some stuff with you guys on going forward. I did join Pampered Chef, and I did that for a couple of reasons. I didn't do it to sell it to a whole bunch of people, but I will put my link below if anyone is ever in the market for Pampered Chef. And the reason I did that is they've come with a whole line of healthy things, like things to help people who are on health journeys. And I want a lot of them. And at retail price, I can't do that. So my goal is be able to use those items and show you guys how to use them. Now, all these items, you might be able to find an alternative somewhere like Walmart or something like that. And that's awesome. Go for it. My plan is just to give people options on things they can do. But the one thing the Pampered Chef came out with that I'm super excited about is it's a blender that's also a cooker. So like I can put all of my ingredients for, say, a soup in there, hit the button for soup, it's going to blend it all and cook it right in the same thing. And then after I pour out all the soup, dump in water, tiny bit of soap, run the clean cycle, it cleans itself. Like, but it does more than soup. Like it does smoothies and milkshakes. It's like a Vitamix basically, but it's actually cheaper than the Vitamix. So that's a good thing. And the other thing, that the biggest reason why I joined though is they came out with these packets of pea protein, like PEA. Pea protein is one of the best proteins from all the research I've done that you can use. And the biggest thing I have is we don't travel a lot, but when we travel, it's really hard for me to incorporate some of my diet stuff because we go places and I might be able to get food, but that food might be less than stellar on what I want for my diet. But the biggest thing, especially with knowing that my protein level is so low, I want to try to incorporate protein as much as I possibly can. So I purchased from my daughter had a party, which is when I finally decided to sign up. I had thought about it a while ago and changed my mind. But then I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And they sell these little packets of pea protein, which means if I can add that to anything. And the cool thing is the pea protein, you can throw in a smoothie, you can throw in your dinner when you're cooking dinner, and it's not going to make a huge difference. So that's an awesome side effect of that. Yeah, so needless to say, I am super excited about that portion of my life. I'm also hoping, so, it's one of the changes that's happening. And I'm hoping also that by selling Pampered Chef products, I can, hopefully make up some offsets so that maybe we could afford to pay someone else to move us. Because that would be great. We've kind of discussed it and we're kind of like, well, that would be our best scenario because then someone else can come in and move our stuff and we can just go. We don't have to worry about renting a truck and loading everything ourselves. But it's kind of expensive. It's like $4,000. And, technically, according to guidelines, YouTube's just a hobby for me. I don't make anything. I'm far, 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 far away from making anything. It would take a bloody miracle for me to get to enough to where I'm actually like having an income from YouTube. But again, that's not why I even started this. I started this because I wanted to hold myself accountable. And if other people can grow and learn with me and support me along the way, great. Plus, it's a great way for me to, kind of look at the changes that have happened. I'm going to make a video at some point. I might change my video up, like my startup video, with like pieces of video from every month since I started my journey. Because when I look at those videos, it's just, whoa. Like when I videos to myself now, all I see is I still have a double chin. My face is still really round. I still have these little like, creases on my neck. Like there's different things about being fat that I still see, but I'm still fat. But I don't see those things changing. Again, my body dysmorphia makes it rather difficult. Um, but I think overall it's a process. And yeah. So needless to say, tomorrow's my weigh in. I'll do my weigh in, go over my numbers from last week and my numbers to this week, and see how they've changed, if at all. And then Friday, I'm going to be sharing one of my recipes. We made a vegan chili last night that was amazing. And I know you're thinking, oh, vegan chili. It's not like that. It's amazing. It's so good. Um, and if you like beans, you will love this chili. I actually do not like refried beans, and there is refried beans in this chili, and it was amazing. And I would highly recommend it to anyone looking for a healthy meal that's going to make you feel full. I know a lot of people struggle when they're on a diet of, feeling full. And there's 8 servings in this. So if you're someone who lives alone and you're looking for something you can make and like maybe freeze some of it and have some in the fridge, and if you're somebody who eat chili on a regular basis even, you can make up this chili, portion it out, have some for dinner, and then freeze some for a later date. Put it in the fridge and just microwave it when you're ready to eat. Super healthy option. I mean, it's completely vegan. And I was very satisfied with my meal last night. I will highly recommend having like a cup of almond milk or something along with it if you make the spicy. You don't have to make it spicy though. We did because we like spice. It was definitely a slow burn, and at the very end it started getting a little hot. But we tried a new hot sauce. Mistake number 1. Tried a new hot sauce. Put in 3 squirts of it, decent squirts, and it was some hot sauce. So, yeah, be cautious on the hot sauce. But yeah, sorry this has run long. I plan on just coming in doing a quick video for y'all, but you know me, I get talking and time runs away. Yeah, so tomorrow's weigh-in. I'll talk about my numbers. That's probably mostly it. Not a whole lot of updates unless I get a package today or tomorrow before I do my video. That it will, be something I want to show you guys. Because I did order a hit box, but I don't think that goes out until the end of this week. And yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow for my weigh-in. And then Friday will be the vegan chili recipe. And then hopefully by Saturday, I'm hoping I have my Pampered Chef order so that I can show you guys the healthy stuff I did order for my daughter's party. Yeah, so we will see you tomorrow. Bye.